Hopefully this works this time. And I have no idea whether you're glaring in at just my teeth or just the top of my head, because I don't know where this thing is positioned, but I'm doing my best. Hello, my dear brother. Happy 60th birthday. Oh my God, I can hardly believe it. I feel like this year is so serious that I can't tease. Well, maybe I can. The story with the relationship with my brother begins with childhood. Well, actually, I blocked most of those times out until I was a grown-up, after having countless epiphanies as an adult when one more phobia would rear its ugly head. I think my earliest memory was my dear brother locking me in the bedroom walk-in closet when I was maybe 3 or 4 years old, and putting the flashlight under his chin so his eyes and his mouth would be black, but his skin would look white like a zombie, and him in his most evil voice bellow a hoo 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 ha 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 ha, terrifying his baby sister. I was so scared that once in the middle of the night I woke up terrified and went running to my parents' room, only the door was shut. So I hit it hard, and I think I knocked myself breathless. Of course, no one really knew what I was afraid of, but if there was something scary, Georgie nearly always had a hand in it. My brother moved out on his own when I was only about 6 years old, I think. And for years and years, I thought I was spared. Then came the day when he moved back in on Goat Hill Road. Even though I was annoyed about losing my teenage pad in the basement, I thought it was kind of cool having my brother back, until one night when my parents were having our normal extended family get-together. My huge white samoyed, Mickey, needed to go out. I dutifully went outside to put my dog Mickey on the chain in the backyard. It was dark out, but it must have been a full moon, because you could still see, sort of. I'm walking my dog to the chain and happen to glance out in the yard, when I see this form that all of a sudden comes lunging out from behind the evergreen tree. Well, I yanked poor Nicky and ran backwards, screaming hysterically, because I was sure Bigfoot was out there. Then, after my heart began to beat again, I could hear my brother booming in laughter. My brother had the talented patience of waiting until you were not expecting anything to happen, though there were countless acts of hiding in closets and waiting until you were just about to fall asleep before jumping out of them, or scaring my best friend so badly that she swore she would put Nair in his shampoo, and I really had to talk her out of it because I was afraid I was the one who would end up using the shampoo. Finally, one of the best pranks my brother nearly pulled off. After watching a frightening movie, I was tired and ready for bed. I was headed down the hall to my sister's room, because even though I was getting older, I was petrified to sleep by myself because of my brother. As I began to walk down the short hallway, at the end I noticed the rug was flopping up and down. Terrified and convinced it was a ghost, I ran and screamed. One of my parents convinced me that it was just the wind under the floor from the fan that was causing the rug to flap up and down. My nerves at ease, and my 25% sweet, 75% vicious dog Nicky by my side, I headed down the hall again to my sister's room that had her folded out sofa bed already pulled down and me ready to plop in it. I flipped off the light and was curled up in bed, ready to doze. My dog Nicky that was not ready for sleep, decided he wanted to start his own mischief and grabbed a shirt that was on the floor. When my dog did this, it could be an ugly battle. Usually, whatever he had was going to be in shreds, but I was determined to win this war. He was determined too, and decided to take this tug-of-war under the bed. So I sat on the end pulling up, while he was gaining momentum pulling down, growling his deepest growl. I then looked under my bed, and beside my glowing red-eyed white Samoyed was my brother, lying down on his belly, waiting for his chance for me to fall asleep, ready to scare the hell out of me. Well, if it weren't for my dog Nicky that night grabbing the shirt, I would probably be writing you from Shepherd Pratt. For years, mostly my memories of my brother were of him trying to terrorize me, but not really knowing me or me knowing him. As we have gotten older, that has all changed, and we have had some wonderful chats about our lives, what we have been doing, and what is exciting that is going on with everyone. I've loved listening to my brother talk politics and voicing his strong liberal opinions and anti-organized religion beliefs. All the while, I am a right-wing evangelical Baptist supporting the Romney-Ryan ticket. No, not really. I'm proud of my brother and his concern and support for people like my Uncle John that would nearly be forgotten. I'm so thrilled that all of my children have had a supportive, loving uncle that takes an interest in them, and they love it too, especially Hunter. I'm proud of my brother following his dream, going to Europe, being an opera singer, doing what you love. And it's always fun to see people's expressions of impressed when you tell them that your brother is an opera singer. I am so happy for my brother that you married so well, and how much we all adore and love Laurie. My final thoughts on This Is Your Life, Brother, on your 60th birthday. Since neither of us believe in the "you are blessed" theory, I could say that I am very lucky, a lucky sister that has a loving and wonderful brother. However, if it isn't luck that comes to play, and maybe it all turns out to be reincarnation, then I have to say this next time around. I want to be your older sister. Love, hugs, and double pinches. Your sister.